Back wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Short changes him with that pass. Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they're back on the ball again. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get rid. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. That is a great pick out. No, that's overhit. And Martinez! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Strong running down that left flank. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. And he was quick to react. Barella. And he'll shoot it. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Barella must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Martinez!
How many interceptions?
And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Concesa has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has left him in a heap. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Totti. Now there's... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And Martinez! Yes, it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Philippe. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Milan get themselves into the lead. He's had a shot! And it's in! Hot knife butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Milan making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Quickly taken. He's got to be in here! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rafael Leao. That's a sharp pass. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's headed upfield. Barella with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Schneider. And smartly reclaimed. Colomwani! Rafael Leao. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well timed, excellent interception. Yildiz will set up 2 goals. Costa Curta. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Çalhanoğlu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, Filippo Inzaghi.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Numero 9, attenzione, una
Look, before they
sostituzione.
might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal.
Gets his head to it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And Martinez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he was alert to it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Çalhanoğlu. Vlahovic. Now it's Totti. Chance for the header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Back into the middle. Hernandez deals with that comfortably.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Totti. That looks a cracking ball. Just the keeper to beat! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's been won straight back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's picked out the run. Bremer is there to clear. And he's gone backward here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot! Yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Milan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Nice bit of trickery. Totti has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. Bremer with the clearance. Stood up well to him there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Too long, and over the line. Çalhanoğlu picks it up from the goal kick. And the pass is intercepted. That has been cut short. And that pass isn't the best. Conceição. He has found the way through. Goes in for the header! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Listen, with the momentum that goes...
Chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
All hands on deck for this one. Çalhanoğlu clears it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Totti has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
That's an extraordinary save from Sommer!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Out of play for a throw. And that should get the job done. Conceição with the clearance. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mkhitaryan. He can run onto that. That's been cut out, well played. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Signore e signori, attenzione! Il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso all'area informazioni. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Into extra time we go.
Numero 10.
Milan displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Dumfries cuts out the pass. And it's Totti. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Ribéry. That's really well cleared. Barella. And on Gisa. That's a little off target. Driving on and making good progress. Inzaghi goes on a charge down the left.
Filippo Inzaghi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder.
Big chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Goalkeeper's ball. No, that's been intercepted. On Gisa.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
Oh, what has happened here?
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Ribéry clears. That's it for the first period of extra time. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Viene sostituito con il numero 14.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides... Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Totti. Now that's well seen too. And he's gone looking for safety. Dumfries. Milan have it back and can go again. Now it's Inzaghi. Looking for the run. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. No way through, so back it comes. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Totti. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he can clear it away. Dumfries. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Costa Curta. It's a great ball. Vlahovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ribery. And it's Totti. Some really good ball movement. Bremer gets it away. So that's it. It is all over. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's